Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to episode 6 of my Newcastle United career mode, just like I promised, on next gen, of course, on the Xbox One. And yeah, just like I promised, guys, if we hit that target of 2,500 likes, I would upload this video, and here it is. So I hope you guys are ready for it. And we're going to be playing a Capital One Cup game, not just any Capital One Cup game. This is the quarterfinals up against West Ham. If we can beat West Ham, then we will be fulfilling one of the league objectives, or one of the board objectives really, that I got set out at the beginning of the season, which was they wanted me to reach at least the semi-final of a league, of a cup competition. So I'm about to do that. I just need to beat West Ham, nearly getting a goal pretty early on there with the cross immediately from kickoff without giving away possession. Ben Arthur with a good tackle. The West Ham player didn't take a good touch. Remy didn't really take a good touch either, but he's made a gap for himself, and beautiful running from Ben Arthur. Gets on his left foot. I was about to say his right foot, but he gets on his left foot, and under pressure, getting pushed in the back, still manages to find a way to put it in the back of the net. So have a look at this. He's getting pushed by Winston Reid. It was very close to the keeper, but he was never going to get down quick enough. But anyway, I got a little bit sidetracked. Guys, if you want to buy Ultimate Team coins, you got to check out the FIFA coin shop. Their link's in the description below, and use the code MasterBucks if you want 8% off as well. As you can see there, Remy set up Ben Arthur with a goal, and Ben Arthur nearly did likewise for Remy. Got in a through ball, but he couldn't finish it. And the header from Winston Reid again, who was meant to be manning Ben Arthur, but unfortunately messed it up and let him score. And Winston Reid with a very powerful header from a corner, but unfortunately couldn't put it in for West Ham. And yeah, 45 minutes in, we're now at half time. We're leading at 1-0, so that's a good start. But we can either hold the lead, try to go for a little bit more. You know I'm going to go for another goal here. 5 minutes in and a half. Debussy pushing forward. The right back and the right mid combining together. I get tackled. It goes over for a corner. And we've been doing some pretty decent things from corners. I believe Yanga Biwa scored one in the previous episode. Oh, the man himself steps up again. I think that might have been a little bit too obvious. Maybe I gave it away. But Yanga Biwa scored a header in the 52nd minute. This one went straight at the keeper. He stuck up his hands, didn't get onto it in time. And yeah, there you go. Not much, unfortunately, the keeper could do about that. It was a little bit too quick. Reflexes no good. And that's 2 goals now. And Yanga Biwa with another goal in probably about, I don't know if it's 2 consecutive games or if it's in 3 games, but he's got 2 goals from corners now. Good on him. And yeah, this time Jarvis, who is a substitute in this game for West Ham, coming in. I think Jarvis personally is a very good player in this game, and or maybe even a pretty good pickup for career mode, but he was just fantastic in this game. And very late on now, like 90th minute stuff, getting close to it. Taylor with a slide tackle, probably went a little bit early, and the shot hit the crossbar and bounced into the net in just 4 seconds until stoppage time. So I've got to play it safe and cannot give the ball away. There's no way we're going to extra time here. That would just, it'd be terrible. It'd be really, really bad. I don't know what I'd do to myself, but yeah, obviously I went in for the slide tackle with Stephen Taylor, but I went a little bit too early, and I wanted him to swing around with his right foot, but instead he just went straight in on his left, and that's never going to make the tackle work, unfortunately. But still, passing it around the back, just don't want to give away possession. We only have to hang on for 2 minutes of stoppage time. Passing it around the midfielders now, getting it a little bit forward. An interception. Is that time? Surely, yes. And obviously the West Ham player wasn't very happy with the keeper blowing the whistle, or should I say the referee blowing the whistle, because he kicked it right to him. But yeah, anyway, that was excuse me, that was it. We ended up winning the quarterfinal. We're through to the semi-final of the Carling Cup, the Capital One Cup. That is not bad. And yeah, from the looks of things, it says we'll be playing Manchester City 2-1. So we will see if that works. We will see if that actually works, because in the past, not on next gen, it didn't really matter what the actual table said, what the the boxes were saying who you were going to play next. You never knew who you were going to play next, but I think they actually work now. So we probably should be playing what am I trying to say? We should be playing Manchester City. So anyway, on the topic of Manchester, we're going to be playing Manchester United right now at Old Trafford, and there is that intro, you beauty, with the outside the stadium, and those cars in the car park are looking very, very flat. But anyway, moving on, we are playing at Old Trafford today, overcast, so it's not the prettiest of days, and we have dropped from like 2nd in the league in the matter of about 5 Premier League games to 7th. So, I mean, while I've played, honestly, some pretty tough opponents like Chelsea and Tottenham and Liverpool in those games, they're very hard games to win. I have dropped a fair few amount of points since going up to Legendary, but Unfortunately, that was always going to be the case when you're versing tough teams and starting the hardest difficulty as well. But hopefully we can start to get a run of some wins and play some relatively easier teams. The header there, very close to going in, but unfortunately, Kabai had to run back with the flight and head it in, which meant a hell of a lot less power on the shot with the header. Tiote with another very poor slide tackle, and he got none of the ball. All of Ashley Young, I believe that was Ashley Young anyway, but yes it was. Tiote ended up making a poor slide tackle, and he gets a yellow. Maybe lucky not to get a red, honestly. It's not a good tackle, but 20 minutes in, Raphael with a cross to Bushi, heads it away, done well. Kabai, or not Kabai, Ben Arfa, Kagawa, a beautiful slide tackle. Haidara as well, by the way, not my first choice left back, but he requested to be in this game, so I thought, why the hell not? Let's give him a game. He's a young 70 rated left back, who can grow and can get pretty good and get up to the levels of Santon. And of all people to get an injury, it's my striker Remy, and that's going to suck as well. He's got a bruised elbow, so it'll probably only see him out for about a week or so, not a long-term injury. But what I decided was, I already technically had a striker on the field. And look at this, Fellaini through, but thankfully he's offside, saved by the linesman. But yeah, technically I already had a striker on the field, a spare striker in Gouffran. I decided to throw him forward and put a left mid into the game, bringing Sammy Amiobi into it. Tiote with a nice turn, goes past Fabio. He's got no idea what's going on. A big cross and headed away, but it goes out for a corner. And would anything come from the corner? Obviously not, because we're skipping now to Fabio with a pass into Kagawa. Kagawa again, Valencia on the ball. Haidara with a tackle. It looked good. Referee doesn't think so. That's a penalty. And the man who requested to be in this game, not happy, he's given away a penalty. So that's so you come into the game, you request to play, and you give away a penalty within the game. Okay, fantastic. But anyway, Tim Krul there's been one penalty against me once before. Krul saved it. What about this time? He goes right, and Rooney goes up right at the top, nearly hitting the crossbar, and that is 1-0 to Manchester United. The penalty was soft as shit. I mean, Haidara really just stepped on his foot, and it looked like he actually got a bit of the ball, but unfortunately, we all know that the sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, but just tackles in next gen a lot of tackles seem to be quite questionable. But anyway, a cross in immediately, parried away from the keeper. I don't know why he didn't just take it in the hands, but he parried it away straight to the substitute, Sammy Amiobi, who came on for the injured Loic Remy, and he gets a goal. 81st minute now. Robin Van Persie also coming on as a substitute, didn't start the game. The cross, Kagawa at the near post, a good clearance, but the only person there was Nani. Took a deflection off a defender. I don't know who the defender was. If it was Haidara, I would have lost my shit. But we're about to find out. It was not Haidara. It looked like it was Yanga and Biwa. But yeah, took a deflection, and unfortunately that meant it sort of messed up Krul's save attempt, and it went in the back of the net. Very annoying, very disappointing. We just scored. The goal itself that we scored wasn't fantastic, but yeah, unfortunately we lost the lead and we couldn't get it back despite there being about 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's another loss. 2-1 now to Newcastle, or 2-1 down. We lose the game against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Very disappointing, but we'll definitely have a lot more games, and we're going to have a much easier run of games in the future. Now we've got a lot easier opponents, sort of the guys that are a little in the bottom half of the transfer window. Well, not in the transfer window, the bottom half of the table. And you can see there, Loic Remy only have 8 days, so I was right, about a week or so. And that's okay. We'll get him back soon, and that's going to be absolutely fine. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for hitting the target on the previous video. And yes, this was the 6th episode of the Newcastle United Career Mode. The 7th episode hopefully will be out tomorrow. But until then, guys, I'm yours again with the MasterBucks. Peace out. Have a good one. And don't forget to hit your target, which for this one will make it a little bit easier. Just 2,000 likes. You guys have got it. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Follow me on Twitter. And yep, peace out. See you later. Bye-bye.